Today, I'm making Vietnamese spring rolls, gọi cuốn. Traditionally, they're made with pork belly and shrimp, but today I didn't feel like boiling pork, so it will be just shrimp. Boil a pot of water with some ginger and shallot. While waiting for the water to boil, I will peel and devein the shrimps. Cook the shrimps until they turn pink, then drop them into an ice bath to stop the cooking. Once cooled, store them in the fridge. Slice them in half lengthwise right before rolling if you like. For the vegetarian version, tofu works well. Pat it dry, slice in half, then pan fry. I use a little bit too much oil here. You can certainly use much less. Once golden, set aside to cool. Next, boil the rice vermicelli noodles as directed on the package. I will only use half of the bag today. Rinse and set aside. Now for the sauce. In a small pan, heat some oil and saute minced garlic on low until lightly golden. I usually keep frozen garlic on hand, but fresh one works too. Add about 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, add half cup of water, stir until smooth and creamy. Sometimes I'll add a teaspoon of rice vinegar or a spoon of soy sauce. For the vegetables, I like to lay everything out on a tray for easy rolling. Here we have some lettuce, cilantro, perilla leaves, some Thai basil, and bean sprouts. Now let's slice some cucumber. For the vegetarian version, we can add thinly sliced carrots, mini peppers, and red cabbage. Cut the tofu into small slices. Now let's roll. Dip the rice paper quickly in warm water, no more than 5 seconds. Lay it flat. Start with lettuce, noodles, cucumbers, herbs. Place the shrimp near the edge so they can peek through the rice paper. Roll it carefully, folding in the side, not too tight, just enough. Making spring rolls reminds me of motherhood. Motherhood isn't what I imagined. Some days I feel like I'm failing. Other days, I surprise myself with how much patience I have. Before I became a mom, I thought it would come naturally, that I just know what to do. But the truth is, most of the time, I'm just winging it, figuring it out as I go. Kind of like these spring rolls. There's no perfect recipe. Everyone makes them a little differently. Motherhood feels like that too. Sometimes I look back at old photos. My son used to smile so easily for the camera. Now, as he grows, I notice a shift. The lens comes out, and instead of smiling, there's caution. His eyes look more guarded. I miss those carefree smiles so much. And in the present, I feel this quiet ache, the worry that I'm not enough. He's becoming more strong-willed, more stubborn. And while I know that's part of growing up, I struggle. I struggle to guide him, to steady him, to prepare him for a world that won't always be kind. Parenthood feels like less leading now and more like walking beside him, not holding too tight, but never letting go. Sometimes I expect him to see life the way I did when I was his age, to carry the same discipline, the same urgency. But that's just not fair. He's not growing up in my world, he's growing up in his. And in trying to raise him right, I stumble. I want him to be calm, to listen, to grow strong, and to be kind. But then I lose patience. I tell him to control his emotions even as I raise my own voice. And in that moment, I see the mirror. He's learning from me even when I'm not at my best. And you know what? I realized I forgot to add cilantro in all the rolls. Oh well. Trying to make the perfect spring rolls is like trying to be the perfect mom, holding everything together, hoping it all stays in place. But sometimes it just doesn't work, and maybe that's okay. This meal isn't perfect. I am not a perfect mom, but even so, the rolls can still taste good. And on the hardest days, our kids don't see the flaws or the mess. They just see us. They see love, and maybe that's enough. Thank you for listening and making spring rolls with me. This is Tao from Life Unmeasured.